and gentlemen, I welcome you tonight for the fight of the century. Welcoming the two guitars in the world. On the left corner, weighing 3.5 kilograms, and on the right corner, weighing also 3.5 kilograms. On the left side is TAGIMA from the People's Republic of China, and on the right side, Fender from United States of America.
Hello again, my dear viewers, so welcome again to another guitar comparison review between two famous equipment, the TAGIMA Guitar T635 and the Fender American Standard Stratocaster. Let's begin with the brand decal. TAGIMA and Fender did both a great job of putting their brand logo underneath the clear coating that makes sure na protected po yung mga logo at hindi madaling mabura. So I give a score of 1 to 1 to both equipment. Comparing the headstock string trees, now just you know guys, the TAGIMA brand is using already an upgraded string tree. So the only difference that this upgraded is not a rolling type katulad po sa Fender, in which the Fender is originally made as so. Sa TAGIMA po kasi hindi yan original, ang original butterfly. So I give a score to the Fender 1-2. Going to the truss rod axis, if you can see in the TAGIMA, it only has a plain wood, meaning wala pong ibang dinagdag. Unlike po kay Fender, meron silang nilagay na walnut na wood. So aesthetically wise, it looks better. And also guys, just you know, TAGIMA is a little harder to turn kapag kailangan i-adjust. Again, I give the score to Fender. Let's go to the nut. TAGIMA is known to be using a bone nut, while Fender is only using a synthetic bone or known as plastic. As you can see in the picture guys, si TAGIMA po meron siyang awang, meron siyang gap between the bone nut and the wood slot. Unlike looking at Fender, makita nyo po talaga perfectly snug fit siya. So maybe it doesn't have a big deal effect sa sound, pero visual aesthetic wise medyo masagwa tingnan po yung merong awang. And also to add, there's an uneven cut ng wood. Unlike makita mo kay Fender, talagang perfect. I give the score to Fender automatically, giving it a score of 1-4. Now the tuners. Usually this is gonna be a game changer. But when it comes to TAGIMA and Fender, I could not actually be biased to any one of them kasi both has a different type of tuners. Ang isa po ay gumagamit ng Cluson, while the other one, the Fender, is using a die-cast closed type, in which it is actually considered as staggered. Kasi nakita nyo po kanina, merong iba-ibang height po yung kanilang mga tuners. So, I could never say na mas maganda ang bawat isa sa isa. So, I would say siguro pantay to because it depends on the person to person kung ano yung kanilang mas preferred na type ng tuners. So, I give score both, making the score now 2-5. Now, this is where I'm gonna be critical to Fender. Fender has a protruding fret wires. Unlike for TAGIMA guys, wala talagang protrusion. Talagang ang mag-glide yung fingers nyo all throughout the neck. So, mas maganda ang pagkakagawa ng kanyang mga gilid-gilid ng kanyang mga fret wires. I don't know why Fender never put so much effort on this, but it's a very big thumbs down for Fender. Neck heel of the guitar. Both guitars has their own unique feature na wala po sa bawat isa. For example, si TAGIMA meron siyang scallop neck heel which makes it more easier to access the higher frets, while si Fender naman merong micro tilt para pwede mo pang dagdagan ng kaunting adjustment yung neck mo sa bend niya. Now, I give score of 1 to both, making the score now 4-6. Here's another game changer, the pickups. Both pickups is staggered, meaning hindi po pantay-pantay yung height ng mga poles, but comparing the two, despite they look both nice, it just so happen po na si Fender is staggered na beveled pa. When you say beveled po, merong cut ng bilog dun sa pinakaibabaw ng pole, making it look visually nicer and unique, and of course adds value to the equipment. So I give score to Fender, so making the score now 4-7. Let's proceed now to the bridge and the saddles. One thing that you will notice in the bridge and the saddles are the materials being used. Una-una po, mas makapal ang material na ginamit po kay Fender. And also, even if you look at the adjustment screw, makita mo po yung screw ni Fender mukhang mas, parang something matibay na gawa. But, of course, that's just subjectivity for me. Kung ano nakikita ng mata ko, there's no way for me to prove that. But anyway, going to the saddles, one thing naman na gusto kong emphasize dito is that the saddles on the Fender, yung stamp po ng marking ng kanyang brand is more emphasized. Unlike po kay Tajima, ang nakikita nyo pong nakasulat dyan is EVM, which I have no clue actually what it means. I'm not sure if it's EVM or EVW. Pero yun po, I'll give the score to Fender because it's mas magandang pagkakagawa. Now, let's proceed now to the other parts like the tone knobs, the switch knobs, yung tip ng switch knobs. Meron silang difference ng kaunti or let's say very slight, including na rin po siguro yung ating jack, socket ng gitara. For me, it's no biggie. Wala silang big deal na difference. That's why I give score to both of them 1-1. So, giving a score of 5-9. I also like to give importance sa backplate ng guitar. Okay? To most guitars, usually sa mga lalo pag budget guitars, usually maninipis yung mga nilalagay nilang plate dito. While for these two guys, they're using a good material, but I will have to give the score to Fender this time. Kasi merong kagandahan na talagang kinurbada nila yung shape. Making the score now 5-10. Last but not the least are the strap buttons. Ito lang po ang bukod tangi hindi ko bibigyan ng score because for me, it has a very insignificant advantage or value to the guitar kasi pareho naman nakaka-hold tong dalawa. Anyway, let's hear out the guitar sa tone. Okay, so what's my final take with regards to these two guitars? Well, obviously the finer's call is 5-10, making Fender won this battle. But does that actually make Fender good? Or does that actually make Tajima bad? Well, not actually, guys. Considering that we got a score of 5-10 from Tajima to Fender, we should never forget that the price point between these two guitars is by a large margin. Tajima is costing 13,500 while Fender is costing 90,000. So dapat lang talaga na manalo si Fender. So Tajima for getting a half of that score from out of 10, not bad Tajima. It only means guys that Tajima is giving value more than the money that you paid for. So I hope you enjoyed that vlog, guys. Till next time, please subscribe, like my vlogs, and please do put some comments if you think there's something you would like to add. Thank you and ciao!